Most men misunderstand attraction because they moralize it. They believe attraction is about being good, being right, being fair. But attraction does not operate on morality. It operates on nervous system safety under pressure. That is why men who appear less kind, less patient, and less emotionally available often get chosen over men who do everything right. Not because women prefer bad men, but because unstable men collapse and stable men do not. Women do not fall for kindness. They do not bond to politeness. They do not commit because you are nice. They test stability. And most men fail this test without realizing they are being tested. Attraction is not a reward for effort. It is a filter, and stability is the final filter. You were taught that being patient, understanding, and accommodating makes you attractive. That if you listen enough, adjust enough, and tolerate enough, you will be chosen. That belief is emotional marketing, not psychology. Kindness without stability is read as weakness under pressure. When people hear that women test men, they imagine manipulation or cruelty. That is incorrect. Testing is subconscious stress simulation, emotional unpredictability, delayed responses, boundary pressure, mood shifts, withdrawal of validation, not to hurt you, but to observe one thing. Do you collapse or do you remain grounded? The man who fails responds while over-explaining. He seeks reassurance. He becomes reactive. He tries to fix emotions. He adjusts his personality to restore harmony. From her nervous system, this signals instability. If pressure increases, this man destabilizes. Attraction disappears, not because she is cruel, but because instability feels unsafe. Female psychology is not poetic, it is neurological and evolutionary. Stability signals emotional regulation, predictability under stress, leadership without control, strength without aggression. A stable man does not chase emotional chaos. He does not argue to be understood. He does not beg to be chosen. He does not perform kindness for approval. He remains centered, and centered men are rare. Stability is silence instead of defensiveness, boundaries without anger, presence without attachment, detachment without coldness. When she pulls away, you do not panic. When she challenges you, you do not flinch. When she tests limits, you do not overreact. You remain unchanged. That is power. Women do not test men to reject them. They test to disqualify instability. Most men fail because they want certainty too fast. They want validation too badly. They want emotional safety without earning trust. Attraction is not built by comfort. It is built by containment. Men are told to be emotionally available, but women respond to emotional regulation. Availability without regulation becomes neediness, oversharing, emotional leakage, dependency. Regulation looks like calm responses, minimal explanation, emotional economy, self-trust. One creates attraction, the other creates caretaking. Caretaking kills desire. Attraction requires contrast. If you mirror every emotion, polarity disappears. Stability creates direction, asymmetry, psychological gravity. You are not cold, you are not distant, you are anchored. Anchored men become reference points. Some women do not even consciously know they are testing. The test emerges automatically when attraction is present. No attraction, no test. No pressure, no filtering. The test asks one question: can this man hold frame when reality becomes unpredictable? Most men answer no. Stability cannot be faked. It is built through structure. Purpose beyond validation, boundaries enforced without explanation, emotional self-sufficiency. Men who build themselves do not need to prove anything. They do not argue, they do not convince, they do not plead. They observe. Around unstable men, women feel responsible, anxious, burdened. Around stable men, they feel relaxed, grounded, curious. Attraction is not logical, it is felt safety under uncertainty. Society lies to men because stability cannot be packaged. It cannot be sold easily. It requires discipline, not advice. So, men are told to communicate more, to be nicer, to explain themselves. Those lies keep men compliant. Stability makes men unmanageable. Not money, not looks, not kindness, not status. Those amplify attraction, but stability decides it. When stress enters, when uncertainty rises, when emotions fluctuate, the man who remains grounded becomes magnetic. If this made you uncomfortable, that is the point. Discomfort means something shifted. Women do not choose men who please them. They choose men who do not destabilize under pressure. Stability is not attractive because it is kind. Stability is attractive because it is rare.